I'm in Petrozavodsk. It's the 12th of June. This is Din Rusi. This is Russian Day. This was a day established by Boris Yeltsin after the dissolution of the Soviet Union. We'll be looking at some concerts and some shows a little bit later on. Right now I'm sitting in front of the big library, and I've read a lot of books in here. There's over 50,000 books in this library. We'll be taking a little walk around the neighborhood today, so hope you'll join me.
You're looking at a statue of Alexander Pushkin, one of the famous Russian writers. Definitely not a man who lived in this century or the last one, and that's very clear by not only his clothing but his expression. This is Pushkin Street. A lot of the streets in Petrozavodsk are named after the famous Russian writers, and there's so many of them. Here we are again looking at the library, which I was just speaking about. Beautiful architecture, and this is situated in front of Lake Onigo, which is just beyond those trees there. I'm not sure what this structure is up here on the top of the building, but I believe that is something that they used to look out for fires over the rooftops before there were any cameras. These buildings here that you can get a little glimpse at through the trees were built after the Second World War by Joseph Stalin. Of course, we all know before him there was Vladimir Lenin, who was the leader of the Russian Revolution. Many books by Vladimir Lenin in this library. I've tried to read a couple of them. Certainly a very skillful orator. And these are some trucks they used to send books around the neighborhood to different people. Vladimir Lenin accomplished a lot of good, encouraged literacy, but the Bolsheviks also blew up some churches. And we can take a look at some of the sites where there used to be churches and there aren't now. So you can take an opinion whether that's good or bad. Today, Russia doesn't have a particular religion, but they do encourage Christian orthodoxy. One of the few countries in the world today building churches. My wife's brother is a professional artist, and he is painting a church, a new church in St. Petersburg right now. Maybe we can take a look at that later. Again, that's Lake Onigo, but let's look like a little bit this way. What's that there? I think you might be interested to know that's a bomb shelter. So let's go take a little closer look at that. We are across the street right now looking at the bomb shelter from Second World War. In a book that I took out from the library across the street there, written by Evelyn Waugh, I learned about a gift from the people of Great Britain to the Soviet Union called the Sword of Stalingrad. This was a special thanks for their efforts in the Allied resistance against the Nazis. Recently, President Biden said that the beginning of the liberation of Europe from the Nazis was the Allied landing in Normandy. Why does he not acknowledge that the Russians, or rather the Soviets, and the British and the Americans all worked together? This is another side of the bomb shelter. A great reminder of history. We're on the main street here now, and we are going up towards the concert. There are not that many people around today because it is a holiday. And this is Lenin Street, incidentally. Here are the apartments I was talking about earlier, covered mostly by the trees built by Joseph Stalin. We're looking at the tricolor flag, Beli Sini Krasny, white, blue, and red. And you see here, everyone is. We just got here a little bit late for the concert, I think, unfortunately. But this is the school here that my wife's son attended, and this is where they had the elections earlier in the year. Overcast day, but fairly nice weather. See the kids down there playing on the jungle gym. And they have security at the gate, but everyone is very calm here and enjoying a nice afternoon. The Republic of Karelia in Russia has a symbol, and the symbol is the bear, and they have a local food. And in this cafe we're going to go in and we're going to try it out to celebrate the 12th of June, Din Rusi, Russian Day. I'm in the first berry museum in Karelia, and this is made with lingonberry and something else I can't remember what it is, and that's my wife trying it out. How is it? Our show? Okay. Please let us know if there's anything else you would like to see in Russia, and we will show it to you.